little air guitar, a little Comcast via the 70s, and yes, a golf club. What does it all add up to? Well, I'm about to tell you in just a couple of moments. But earlier today, I actually sat down for a few minutes, didn't see the whole thing, but I was channel surfing, trying to get caught up on the news of the day so I could do a little video blog work, as I always do. And I saw Bob Hope in a 1966 movie with Elkie Summer. And the thing about Bob Hope, always, no matter where he was, entertaining the troops, he had that golf club. Remember? That golf club. Everywhere he went, that golf club. And I remember watching all those specials on NBC as a kid, thinking, man, I want to be Bob Hope someday. I just want to be an entertainer. I want to make people happy. I want to make them smile. I've always loved Bob Hope, and his name so appropriate. Hope, right? Because no matter how tough it was, whether it was entertaining the troops during World War II, Korea, Vietnam, he gave the young men and women hope that there would be a better day, and soon they'd all be going back home. Well, Bob Hope still makes me smile to this day. And no, I never achieved that kind of star status, but I do love entertaining, and I do love informing, and I like making people smile. The thing about Bob Hope, though, he never retired. And there was a time in my life I never wanted to retire either. But, you know, in reality, everybody's got to get a rocking chair with their name on it, right? Well, in that rocking chair, a friend of mine is going to be smoking a lot of these. That's right, Cohiba. I'm not exactly sure if it's his favorite, but if it's a cigar, he never met one he didn't like. This guy is liked by everyone in Monaca. He went to high school in the 70s, graduated from Monaca, but most of his life, the early years, were spent in New Brighton with his beloved mom and dad and sister, and now with a beautiful daughter and son-in-law and his lovely wife. This guy is retired, and he loves the game of golf. So he's going to be spending a lot of time enjoying a great cigar and trying to work on his handicap. He is George Johnson, and I've known him for a couple of years, and part of the crew, if you will, the Pratte pack, guys like Barry Edgar and Ted Coppola, and all of the wonderful bartenders at the Monaca SOI and throughout the area, Jimmy K's, you know, they've gotten to know George too, but nobody really knows him like the Pratte pack. This guy's got a heart that's as big as, well, folks, him being humble. He's just a guy who has always just gone about life, being a good husband, a great father to his lovely daughter, but also proud to be an Air Force veteran. He's been a member of the American Legion. He's a lifetime member, a very long time. But he recently retired from the United States Postal Service, where he has spent, including his military time, which the Postal Service always respects veterans, 38 years. I told him, I don't know if anybody will ever be able to say they worked anywhere 38 years. I mean, I've worked 31 years at that great place in Pittsburgh that I've been calling home, but man, 38, that's a long time. I mean, my father, 41 years. That's really incredible. But the thing about George, he just loves life, and he loves people, and we love being around him. And you know how I feel about the Postal Service. Every time I can, I salute those men and women. It's truly one of the most difficult jobs in America. And what they do every day to make sure those 6 days that our mail and packages get delivered, I don't know how many of us could actually even understand unless we were there shoulder to shoulder with them. And as I've said, that price of a stamp still goes a long way in this great country that we call home. So, Georgie, I guess get yourself a few cigars and get yourself a few tea times and enjoy life, will you? I asked him, I said, so what's on the schedule? He said, I got some steaks. I may throw them on the grill with some baked potatoes. Well, folks, that's a meal fit for a king, and he is to us. So have a wonderful retirement, and when you can find time, you know where to find us, okay? Retirement, United States Postal Service, one of the best, Georgie Johnson. Ladies and gentlemen, it's tea time.